So it is tax day. It's Romeo. I hope you guys, I hope you did well on your taxes, right? Also, we talked about a guy who wanted to date his friend's younger sister, and there were some issues there with how loyal you are if you do that. Also, we talked about a lady who kept a book of all her lovers. Yeah, let's see what happened.
Let's talk about texting for a minute. Yesterday, a buddy of mine, about 11 a.m., he texted me, Rome, let's go to lunch, man. Meet me here. I'm over by your house. I never looked at the text message. I was, just hanging out at the house, not doing anything. But I don't look at my phone. So I get back to him. I probably saw the text about 4 maybe. And I text him back, oh, sorry, man. Didn't check the text. So then he calls me and he's mad at me. Like, people get mad at you. Not mad, but he's like, dude, he goes, what's wrong with you, man? I wanted to have lunch with you. I text you. You don't get back to me till 4. What the hell? And he says, so I didn't even go to lunch. I'm like, well, it's not my fault. Is there? And the reason I say that is because I have a rule with one of my buddies, okay? He knows that, and actually all my friends know this, for the most part, they should. If you text me something, I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Okay? Now, I know that leaves me open to miss a lot of stuff. Like I missed lunch with a friend of mine yesterday because I'll get back to you in 24 hours. It might be sooner, but no later than 24 hours, okay? But that's just the way it goes. I miss a lot of things. I miss lunches. I miss golf games. I miss stuff because people will call me within an hour or two, last minute, so to speak, and ask me stuff. And I'll be like, well, my rule is 24 hours. So he was upset about it. And my question to you is this, though. Is there like a standard, a societal standard of an acceptable time, a time frame to respond to someone's text? Is there a rule that says, if you text me, I'm supposed to get back to you within what? Because as far as a text messaging goes, as far as the text goes for me, it's not that important. If it's important, you'll call me. And if I don't answer the first time, you'll call me right back. That's the other thing my friends know. If they really want to talk to me, because I don't answer my phone, I'm not connected to my phone like you are. I go home, I set my phone down, I go about my day. So my friends know if they call me and I don't answer, and they call me again within a couple of seconds or a couple of minutes of the first phone call, I know it's important and I'll answer it. Text messaging, you text me, man, it ain't that important as far as I'm concerned. So it's a 24-hour notice. But is there a rule? Is there a societal rule that says this is the acceptable time frame that you need to get back to somebody when you text them? All right, 842-547-7. All right, so check this out. Okay, so a guy calls me yesterday, a friend of mine. He's a friend of mine. He called me for lunch, right around 11 a.m., meet him for lunch at noon or whatever. I never got back to him. He texted me and then got mad at me because I hit him back about 4 when I got to my phone, and I told him, and he calls me and he's mad at me. Man, bro, we missed lunch. What's wrong? Would you answer your text? I'm like, nah, man. It's not how we roll. At least that's not how I do it. My friends usually know that, and I don't know why he doesn't know this. I've told him before. You got 24 hours. I got 24 hours to get back to you, okay? And that's all I'm saying. But is there some unwritten rule that I don't know about? When somebody texts you, this is the amount of time that's acceptable for you to get back to them? You got to get back to them within what? RD4254-7 Hey, Romeo, check this out. So my wife is a stay-at-home mom, good woman, stay-at-home wife. I love her to death, but I work 10 hours. And when she texts me, if I don't get back to her within a few minutes, she calls me. I guess she got a lot of free time. I keep telling her that I'm working. I can't always get back to her right away. She doesn't care. Well, there you go. I think if there's not a rule, we should set one. Actually, there doesn't need to be a rule. Good morning, Hal. What's going on?
Yo, Romeo.
What up, man?
Hey, be with you, bro. Don't nobody deserve that type of access where just because you text me or call me that I have to answer or get right back to you. Hey, I tell all my people, Romeo, if it's an emergency, call your mama. Don't call me. Because you might not reach me, Romeo. And hey, you good with the 24 hours. If I miss your call or your text, you just might not hear from me.
Ever again.
Hey, people think they feel privileged to your time or have access to you like that, but nah, bruh.
It's crazy about how people think that you're on their schedule, and because these phones give you so much accessibility, that you're the one that's wrong.
Right. Nah, it don't work like that, bro. All right, don't call me, call your mama.
All right, when it comes to texting, right? So yesterday, a buddy of mine, he texted me, hey, let's go to lunch, Rome, about 11 a.m. And I was like, never got back to him. Got back to him about 4. Got a little pissy with me, right? He was, called me up, what the hell? We were going to go to lunch. I wanted to go to lunch with you, see what's up. And I was like, well, okay. My phone, and this is why I say this. Is there like some rule that is an acceptable time or a time frame that you're supposed to get? Are you like the cable guy? If I'm going to be between 3 and 5, a 3-hour window? I mean, I don't know what the rule is, and nor do I care, because my rule is very simple. I'll get back to you within 24 hours. Okay? That's just it. Because when I text you, this is what's funny about that. I get up at 3 a.m. every morning. If I text you at 3 a.m. and you get pissed off because I texted you at 3, that's the same as me getting pissed off because you text me at 11 a.m. when I'm doing other stuff after work. Everybody works on different time frames, different schedules. Everybody has a different definition of busy. So I get 24 hours. But why am I the bad guy? Because I didn't get back to you. Like I said, my phone is not a convenience for you. It's a convenience for me. Not for you to get a hold of me and text me and call me and whenever you want and then get upset because I'm not on your schedule. Take 24 hours. RD4254777. Yo, Rome, whoever texted you that, Rome, is a dumbass. They are the type of person who texts everyone multiple times and never gets a response. Salty ass people. Okay. That's funny. Yo, Rome, I was in bed with my side chick. I jumped out of bed when the wife texts. She's the only person I get back to right away. Well, I mean, another guy said the same thing, that when he's at work, he got a stay-at-home wife and mother. And when she texts at work, and when she texts him at work, he said he works 10-hour days. If he don't get back right away, she calls. I mean, even that's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? It's stupid. It's just, you know what? 24 hours, I think, is reasonable. If you text me, I think 24-hour time frame is reasonable for everybody. But don't act like you're the victim because you text me and I don't text you back when you want me to. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Oh my God, Romeo, you just hit my nerve with that one. Let me tell you something. I've been married to my husband almost 25 years. This man texts me ridiculously.
Okay.
I don't check my messages until the nighttime or the next day or the following day. I always tell him, if you want to tell me something, he goes, but I'm busy. Oh, guess what? So am I. I will not be checking my messages or he'll come home early and he says, where's dinner? Well, I don't start dinner till 4 o'clock because you'll be home. Well, it was the early days. He goes, I text you. And I said, and once again, I will not respond to your text. 25 years we've been married and you still don't get it. And I will not respond to you. It's so ridiculous. I always tell him, you want to tell me something, call me.
That's hilarious.
Don't text me because I'm not going to respond.
That's awesome. That's great.
Said, that's what a phone is for.
All right, thanks for calling. Oh, man, I'm not the only one. I think texting is ridiculous. I think it is. I don't think texting is important at all. If you text me, you got 24 hours. I'll get back to you. If I miss, if you really want me to be involved in whatever it is that you're doing, then you will call me. And if I don't answer the phone, you'll call me back. And I have a friend. I have one good friend of mine who knows the rules. And when he wants to talk to me, he calls me nonstop until I answer the phone, is what he does. That's why I know it's important. But nope, texting. But then again, I don't care if I miss out on anything. It doesn't bother me. I don't care. My life's great. Good morning, Hot. What's going on?
Hey, Romeo, good morning.
Good morning. What's up, man?
Hey, man, you're not Hispanic, huh?
No.
No? Okay. The reason I say that is because, okay, like what you were saying, the text messages and replying, my mama will beat me if I don't reply to her ASAP. So that's the only person in the world that I would respond to ASAP.
Why is your mom even texting you, though?
Huh?
Why is your mom even texting you?
She might ask me something like, hey, I need your help with this or that. And if I don't reply, man, I'm dead.
Well, put her in a bad home when she gets old enough. What? Why don't she call you? Is my question.
That's a good question, Romeo. I think I'd rather hear the text message than her screaming at me, though.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Have a good
day. Good morning, Al. What's going on?
Hey, what's up, Ron? It's Seahawk Blue, man.
What up, Blue?
Hey, I agree with you, man. A text message is something that's not that important at the moment.
Okay.
So I think I'm the same with you, because I don't think it's your fault that guy didn't go eat, you know?
Oh, no, it wasn't it wasn't my fault. He was just being a dumbass. But I got dumbass friends, too.
Yeah, that's true, man. And then also, why would you text me something urgent, like, hey, let's go eat today, or let's go eat right now?
Exactly. Well, because I will tell you why. I will tell you why, because all you idiots out there are so connected to your phone that if you don't have it or you don't check it, the minute something comes up, you feel like you're a loser and nobody cares about you. I am not insecure like you guys. I do not care about my phone. I do not care if I miss something from my friends. I'm not an insecure loser like the rest of you guys that are attached to your phones.
Yeah, you just got to make it ring, right? If you really want to get a hold of me.
If you really, and I don't even keep my ringer on, so you better call back twice.
Damn, man, that's too much.
All right, so I got this the other day, and I forgot to get to it. It says, Romeo, I got a situation going on, which I honestly don't know what to do. I could really use your help. Thanks, Rome. So this past weekend, my best friend got married. At the wedding, our other friend in our friend group brought along his younger sister. One of those younger sisters has always had an interest in me since when we first met when we were kids. Somehow now that we're adults still, all wedding long, she was flirting with me, touching me, etc. Hey, Romeo, everybody was drunk, and towards the end of the wedding, the friend with the sister told me it's okay, you can sleep with her. She wants you. So your buddy pimped out her sister. Okay. I didn't sleep with her because he's my friend. Rome, she's made it clear she wants a relationship with me. My friend, her brother, has given me permission to date, sleep with her sister. Is it worth it, Rome? Should I do it? Well, first of all, if you're all adults, your brother doesn't need, she's an adult. She doesn't need her brother's permission to do whatever the hell she wants. Okay, first of all. Second of all, if he's okay with it, I guess, why would you worry about it? And when did this become so weird? When did it become taboo or weird for friends to be in relationships with their sisters or their siblings or something like that? When did that become so taboo? I guess is what I'm trying to say. If you're friends with somebody and you've grown up around their siblings, male or female, I mean, it's only natural that you may have a connection with them. You know, I mean, as long as you treat them with respect, and if the relationship, you might end up having an amazing life with an amazing person that you grew up with and known your entire life. Or you might, it might go bad and then it didn't work out. But as long as you handle it like an adult, I don't see where the problem lies, Yeah, I don't get it. I mean, if your buddy isn't good enough for your sister, or your buddy, your or vice versa. Your brother's not good enough for your friend. I mean, I don't understand where the problem lies. Now, I can understand if your buddy is just a complete player and user. Yeah, you don't want him to go out with your sister. But if everybody's okay with everything and everybody's an adult, I'm not really sure what the problem is, to be honest with you. And it makes common sense for people that grow up with each other to see each other later on in life as adults and have an attraction or have a connection. I mean, yeah, I don't see where your problem lies, but okay. Already 42547. Okay, so a guy sent me this. Apparently, he's got some friends, right? One of his best friends or his best friend got married over the weekend, and one of his other friends has a sister, a younger sister, and apparently the younger sister was at the wedding, and he's saying that the younger sister was always kind of attracted to him. So basically, he's saying his friend's sister was always attracted to him, and now she wants to hook up with him. Apparently, they were at the wedding. She was flirting with him. He doesn't know what to do. He said his friend said it was okay to hook up, sleep with his sister. I don't know why her brother is the gatekeeper. I don't know what kind of strange relationship that is, to where he gets to pick and choose who she sees and who she sleeps with. So it's a little odd. Good morning, Nat. What's going on?
Romeo, I'm gonna have to throw a flag on the play right there. That's not normal.
What's not normal?
The whole dating your friend's sister. That's how you lose a friend.
Oh no! What? Okay, explain it.
There's so many other women in the world. There's so many fish in the sea. Why would you want to potentially ruin a good friendship by dating your friend's sister?
What if it ends up being a great relationship? They end up getting married and having a great family.
It's still going to be weird. And I'll give you an example. Have you ever watched the movie Scarface?
Yeah.
You see what Tony did to his friend when he tried to date his sister?
Yeah, but now I'm going to go to the point I was going to say. What kind of creepy sexual attraction do you have to your sister that you want to not let her date who she wants to date?
It's just a morals and respect thing out of respect.
And if you go right back to Scarface, he had some sort of twisted incestual relationship that he looked at his sister creepy, and that's why that ended in the way it did.
I don't think so. He was looking out for the best interest, and he knew that his friend was a player, and he knew his friend was, not the best thing for him. So to avoid it all, just go find someone else, tell him.
I'll let him know.
Advice.
All right. You guys don't see the creepy side of that? Why are you sitting here? Do you want to have sex with your sister? Is that why you don't want your buddy dating her? Yeah, that's just, no. Raider Dave's an idiot. Already 42547. All right, so the guy was telling me that apparently he was at his buddy's wedding, and another friend of his has a younger sister. Now, they're all adults now. Apparently growing up, he said the younger sister might have had a little crush on him. Was flirting at him now at the wedding last weekend or whenever it was. And I guess the brother's okay with him hooking up with his sister, which I'm not really sure how that works. Why the brother gets to decide who his adult sister gets to go out with. I mean, and why would you care if she goes out with your buddy? If he's good enough to be your friend, he's not good enough to date your sister? I mean, maybe they'll have a great relationship. Already 42547. Hey, Rome. Maybe the friend is just looking out for his sister. Maybe he knows that his friend is not a good guy. Maybe he knows more about it and is just trying to protect his sister. But he said he could date his sister. He said that was okay for him to date her. But the guy still doesn't know what to do. I don't know why he says, at the end of the text message, he says, yo, Romeo, is it worth it, Romeo? Should I do it? Is it worth what? Do you know? I don't know what you're asking me. Is it worth it to date your friend's sister, even though your friend does not have a problem with it? Do you plan on doing something to the sister that could cause a problem between you and your friend? I mean, if you're going in it with the right intention, I don't know. How do you even know what the sister wants? I mean, you don't even know what the sister wants because all you said is your friend said you could date/sleep with his sister. Maybe that's all she wants is to have sex with you and that's it. You don't know what the sister wants. Why are you two guys over here deciding what this woman wants? And I'm guessing both of you don't know what she wants other than the fact that she said she wants to get with you in whatever capacity that means right now. Bunch of idiots. I don't know. You guys are so dumb. The more and more I listen to men in Bakersfield talk, it just shows more and more how insecure, how egotistical and arrogant they are. And then they wonder why they look like a bunch of clowns. So a guy texted, he said he was at his friend's wedding, and apparently his other friend, his other friend's younger sister, I guess, was hitting on him, was flirting with him, hitting on him. I guess they're all adults now. They grew up together. All wedding long, she was flirting with me, touching me, etc. Everybody was drunk, and towards the end of the wedding, my friend, the one with the sister, told me it's okay, I can sleep with her. She wants you. I didn't sleep with her because he's my friend. Rome, she has made it clear she wants a relationship with me. My friend, her brother, has given me permission to do that. Is it worth it? Well, it's only, what do you think's going to happen? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo. He's just thinking about the fact if it doesn't work out with her, he doesn't want to lose his friend. That's what he means by, is it worth it, Romeo? They may have, well, how immature are you? If you legitimately are going to date your friend's sister, like you're going to give it a shot, and it doesn't work out, how mature are you? Because you try, that's what dating is trying to figure out if you're going to have a relationship and move on to whatever's next for the rest of your life, right? So how is that, how immature do you have to be to say, okay, you can date my sister. If it doesn't work out, we're not going to be friends? Romeo, that guy's a little, you know what? Who gives a what anyone says? If she wants and he does go for it, who cares what everyone says? Even better, I guess he said, the brother said it's okay. You better hurry up before someone else swoops in on her. Yeah, ain't that the truth? So this guy he had texted talking about, apparently he was at a wedding and he grew up with his buddies, and his buddy's younger sister, I guess, kind of was attracted to him when they were younger. Now they're all grown up, they're adults. At the wedding, I guess the younger sister was kind of hitting on him, flirting with him, wanted to get with him. Well, drinks are involved, like every wedding. And the buddy, the friend, said it was okay for him to date her younger sister. Or his younger sister, right? He doesn't know what to do. He says, is it worth it? I don't know what you mean by worth it, but it might be. Maybe you and her are going to be, maybe she's the one. Maybe you guys are going to end up being together and having a nice life, building a family, all that stuff. And then you got your good friend, right there with you. I mean, it seems like a dream scenario, right? All right, 842-547-7. Hey, Romeo, I don't understand these guys. Since when do they control who their sister does and doesn't date? I understand that they're friends, but the friendship shouldn't outweigh him dating the sister unless he just treats her completely bad. But he said it was okay to date her. So I guess he got permission from his friend to date her sister, which I didn't know you had to do that. But apparently, I don't know. I could see if it doesn't go right, but is he a bad dude? Are you a bad guy? You're asking me the question about, is it worth it? Are you a bad person? Are you going to treat his sister poorly? What is the problem if everybody's okay with it? What is your problem? Do you know are you going to be a bad person to her? So you know it's not going to work out and you don't want to, lose your friend over it? Well, I guess if that's the case, then yeah, don't do it. But I'm not really sure what you're nervous about. If everybody's okay with it and you're on the up and up, then I don't understand why you have a problem. Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, what's up, Romeo? Good morning.
What up, brother?
Hey, talking about that dating thing about right there, the best friend and the sister and all that.
Yeah, what up, man?
It's just nowadays, Romeo, when you have a good relationship with somebody, you're there because of that person, not because of the sister, most likely.
Okay.
So what I've noticed nowadays that people ask permission out of respect because you don't know how they're going to take that. And a lot of the times it can go good, and a lot of the times that relationship cannot be good, and you end up losing a good friendship meeting.
Okay. Okay.
So it's a 50-50. It can go good. It can go bad. You can lose a friendship over.
What if it goes bad because of the sister, though, and not the friend?
Now he doesn't want to be around, not to see her or to be in family functions anymore because he doesn't want to see her.
Okay.
When, growing up together, the family knows you. They're all the time. And
What if the sister just wants to have sex with him because she's been infatuated with him since they were kids, and now's her opportunity?
Well, they should have kept that between them, not ask permission.
He didn't ask permission. The brother said something.
Oh, man.
And like the brother's pimping her out, pimping out his sister.
Well, he probably, I don't know about that one, but that's a tough one right there. And you probably just go for it.
All right.
Keep it between you three, and that's it. And maybe he doesn't want to lose a relationship, even though he knows it's going to go that way.
I never understand. Maybe it's just a Bakersfield thing because I grew up around different dudes. I guess nobody was ego or arrogant as long as you were respectful. Nobody's egos got involved. My friends have dated the same women. My friends have done that, and nobody's mad at nobody. It just is what it is. I don't know what is wrong with your insecure egos in Bakersfield, bro.
Yeah, Bakersfield has changed a lot.
All right, man.
Women have changed a lot.
All right, brother. Thanks for calling.
All right.
I mean, I have friends that dated women that didn't work, and now my buddies are married to them. Different friends have hooked up. But when you run in a group of people, you get to know them. So it's not odd that a guy and a girl might date, and then they break up because, well, it just didn't work, but your other friend over here might be more suited for her, or she might be into him. But you dudes in Bakersfield are so damn insecure. Your egos are so fragile. It's embarrassing. Oh, would you send me here? Romeo, tell that guy to make it like a beer keg and tap that. Okay. Hey, Romeo, the sister is probably ugly, so the brother's trying to pawn her off on him because if she was hot, he wouldn't hesitate. No, maybe. I mean, maybe you're right. Maybe the sister's ugly, or maybe not. I mean, he says he wants to sleep with the sister. He said he wants to, go out with her. He's just worried. I don't know what he's worried about. I guess, what are you worried about? I guess that's the question. As I look at the text message more and more, I'm trying to figure out. The brother said it was okay to go out with her. The sister actively gave you all the signs that she wanted to go out with you. And what are you worried about then? I mean, I don't understand. Are you worried? What are you worried about? That's the question. Maybe she's ugly. Is that what it is? She's ugly? Or you're worried about your friendship? What are you scared of? I guess that's the question. What you scared of? RD42547. Let me see what Raider Joe sent me. He said, my buddy, we used to travel softball fast pitch league for years. We barbecue weekends. My youngest sister and his younger brother decided to date. We both told not to because they both highly emotional. Well, they ended having a child, my nephew. He tied up my sister and kidnapped her when my nephew was 2 years old. My sister put a restraining order, took the baby, got parents involved in courts. We no longer hang out. Families are now enemies. The bad thing is we told both idiots not to date each other. My nephew just turned 30 and still ain't seen his dad since he was 2. I ain't seen my buddy in 28 years. We never said anything, but for both sides, we just quit traveling. Team broke up. It was all bad over two idiots. Well, that's what I mean, though. I could see that's a little bit of an extreme, right? A little bit of an extreme. I don't think that's normally what happens, but okay. I mean, okay. There's a valid point on why they shouldn't date each other, okay? But if that's not, I don't see that happening. Yeah, I see that as an exception to the rule. Alrighty, 42547-7. Yo, Rome, it's called boundaries and respect. When I'm around friends, family, I'm not looking to get with the sister, even if she's pretty and a great personality. I don't look at her like that. And I don't look at her like that. I don't look at her like that. I don't want friends that come to family events with the idea of sleeping with my family. You're trying to justify sleeping with friend's sister just shows what kind of selfish, untrustworthy weirdo you are. Don't invite Romeo to your wedding, people. He's just trying to get in where he can. He thinks he's still on the reservation. He sleeps with everyone. He's probably married. Who, the guy? Yeah. You guys are just so stupid. I mean, the guy that just texted that about, the family. He's just an insecure, he's just probably one of those dumbass dudes that's so insecure about himself. Then his ego is so fragile that he's, a child, basically, is what it comes down to. The guy texted and said that they've known each other. I mean, if you look at the scenario, they grew up together. They've been friends. The guy and the sister have known each other. The friend, the brother actually said it's okay. He's cool with it. So, and the guy who's saying, well, what do I do, Romeo? The friend is just, your egos are so damn fragile. It's pathetic. It's really kind of sad when you think about how these dudes in Bakersfield handle things like this. It's just pathetic. You guys are so sad. Alrighty, 42547-7. Yo, Rome, I'm that guy. I'll flirt with my homie's sister, even right in front of her boyfriend, and it doesn't faze me. I know she might be waking up next to him right now, and that's cool because I believe one day she'll end up with me. Wow. Well, there you go. I guess. So let me read what the first guy texted me. Hey, Rome, I'm that guy. I'll flirt with my homie's sister, even right in front of her boyfriend, and it doesn't faze me. I know he might be waking up next to him, or she might be waking up next to him, but that's cool because eventually I'll get there, okay? This was somebody's response to that. Hey, Rome, that guy that thinks he's that guy is an idiot. He's that guy that's going to wake up in the hospital messing with the wrong boyfriend. Well, maybe he's that guy. I mean, have you seen this clown on, I saw somebody sent me this the other day. It was some dumb kid. He's like in his 20s or something. He's like, he's ripped, right? Got six pack, but he looks like, he's not ripped. He's skinny ripped. So he thinks he's all badass. And he probably is. Maybe he is. I mean, he looks like he works out hard to be whatever he is. But, and he talks about how, everybody wants him. All these girls want him. So, yeah, and I guess these girls diss him or something like that because he's walking around with his shirt off. Yeah, maybe he is that guy. I don't know. We don't know. I just get a bunch of text messages. I don't know who's who and what's what and who's lying and who's telling the truth, right? So, anyway. But, yeah, sometimes you mess with the wrong guy's girl, and you could wake up in a hospital. You're probably right about that, though. So it is tax day. It's April 15th, and taxes are due. If you got to pay your income tax, you need to make sure that you have it postmarked by today. I mean, there used to be a big deal. I don't know. Do you guys remember when tax day was a big deal? Television stations were out at the post office boxes. I don't remember, or the mail at the post office. At the post office, radio stations would be out doing something about taxes. I don't know how, boy, things have changed, right? There used to be lines to mail in. Now with electronic filing and with the fact that you can just, pay online. It's wild, man, how things have changed, huh? All right. Yeah, make sure you guys get those taxes. I don't know how you did this year. I don't know if you made money. I don't know, or not made money. It's your money. I don't know if you got a refund or I don't know if you had to pay. But if you had to pay, make sure that you guys get that payment in. You don't want penalties and fees. It's got to be postmarked by today. RD4254 7 to 7. Yo, Rome. Married women are married women are off limits. If they are just boyfriend and girlfriend and she chooses up, he did the boyfriend a favor and he better not expect to get wife material from her. But yep, for most women, once that seed is planted, it's a wrap within 2 months. What are you talking about? You're saying that if you it's okay to steal somebody's boyfriend or girlfriend as long as you're trading up? Is that what you're trying to say? Okay. At least I think that's what you're trying to say. Hey, good morning, Romeo. The real question here is, does the girl flirt back or disses him? He sounds delusional. Are we talking about the guy who said he's that guy? We're talking about that guy, right? The guy who said he'll hit on any of his friends' sisters or whoever. Talking about that guy, whether they got a boyfriend or not. Is that the guy you're talking about?
Romeo, this is Coronavirus Stalker.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, are you talking about the taxes this morning?
Well, yeah, it is tax day. Somebody's gotta talk about it. What's going on?
Okay, well, I just want to tell Uncle Sam he didn't pay me enough money this year. I needed more money.
So what does that mean? You don't have to pay taxes?
No, I didn't have to pay back, no. I'm even thinking about having another baby so that way I don't have to pay next year either.
What is wrong with you? Oh, my God. You lost your damn mind.
Exactly. That's why I'm not. Because my daughter's 10, and she cries like she's a newborn, and I'm just like, heck, no, I can't go through this again.
You lost your mind. Oh, my God.
No. So I'd be chasing my husband. He'll be like, get away from me. I don't want no more kids.
Damn. All right. That sounds like a great idea. I think you should do it. All right.
No.
Later. There you go. I mean, just if taxes are getting you, just have more kids. That's the best. It's the best way to solve that problem. Oh yes, him. Yeah. The question is, does the girls flirt back or diss him? Yeah. I mean, okay. What do you want? You guys sent me a long text message here. Hold on. Let me read it. See what you're talking about. Let me see if I can try to understand what you sent me here. Romeo, this is off topic. I talked to my coworkers about your show. Well, we came up to a topic of dating, how long, and all that. My two female coworkers, one of them, we have like a thing for each other. On the topic of dating and sleeping with people, she said she had a book and her sister had seen it. She told me to cover my ears. I was like, I ain't telling anyone. She's like, okay. Then she says her sister read the book and was like, wow, so this is your count. Oh, she has a book of all the people she slept with. Okay. My coworker looks at me and smiles. I smile back, but it was a fake smile. I'm like, hell nah. I don't even want to talk to her no more. Like if she had slept with a lot and I didn't know it, but okay. But the fact that it now, it's like a big turnoff. By the way, she's not lying because I've heard other coworkers saying that months ago. I was just like, nah, there's no way. What do you think? Also, when she slept, when she's like, she slept with that many people, it's like she's proud of it. I got it from like, she likes the more the better. Well, there's not. Well, I'm only hearing your side of it, but I'm going to say based on your side of it, if she has a book to keep track of her sexual encounters, yeah, that could be a turnoff. It could be a turnoff. I mean, it's like how many women do you think have videos of their sexual encounters in their phone right now, or save the videos, make videos for, for whatever reason. So I could see that being a turnoff. Absolutely. That's a little weird. I mean, but if she's proud of it, there's nothing wrong with having sex with a few people. Everybody has some silly number in their head that they can justify that their sex, they can justify with the partner that they're with, which is just a random number, which is stupid. I've always said that. But her having a book to write it all down in about who she slept with, that's a little strange. I mean, to me, that's a little weird, but maybe I'm wrong about that. I could be. Other than that, I mean, I could see how that can turn you off. So I don't know. What do you want me to say to you? I mean, I don't mind men and women sexual partners before they decide to settle down, as long as you're single, and as long as you're not, cheating on somebody else, as long as you're just accountable to yourself and nobody else, then I don't see a problem in it. A lot of you guys do, but once again, it goes right back to living in this silly ass town where these men are so, their egos are so fragile, and they're just so insecure that, they're like childish kids. They're like children. They're like, it's almost like they haven't developed. I mean, my God, people have sex. That's what happens. That's what people do. That's what single people do. They get attracted to each other and they have sex. That's what human beings do, by the way. Okay? You've done it. They've done it. But yet you want to judge other people based on it, right? That's insecurity. That's insecurity. That's all it is. So back to your text message. If it is kind of funny, she has a book though. What's in the book? I mean, that's the interesting thing. What's in the book? Is there so many people that she needs to write it all down so that she remembers, or what's in the book? That would be the question, I guess. A book of sexual partners. I mean, guys do it in different ways. I mean, they save, they save things. They save trophies from girls that they've quote unquote conquered, so to speak. Why shouldn't she, I guess, right? But I can see how that would turn you off. I don't know. I mean, you got to do what you got to do for you. I get it. Sent me a text message talking about, I guess he was talking with his coworkers, a couple of female coworkers. One of them, I guess, has a book of the people she slept with or dated or slept with. And I guess he was saying he kind of had a little thing for her, or they had a thing for each other, but now he's kind of turned off because of the number of men that she slept with. That causes a problem for him. The number of men is not the problem. If there is anything strange about it, okay, it's not the number of men or the fact that she's okay with the number of men she slept with. It's the fact that she has a book about it. If there's anything weird about that scenario, it's the book, okay? Not that she slept with men. That's what single people do. Human beings sleep with each other. You guys put so much on sex and the amount of times you have sex that it's just insane. It's insane how insecure you guys are about sex. I don't get it. People have sex. That's what they do. RD4254-7-7. Hey, Rome. What if she's just trying to keep track of who the baby daddy is if she ends up pregnant? Or to choose the better option during that time frame. Wonder if they were dated too, huh? Wait. I don't know. That's pretty funny though. I mean, maybe she's trying to keep track of who she's dated in case she ever gets pregnant. I mean, that's what I said. If there's anything weird about the situation, it's the book. It's not the fact that if she's single and an adult and everybody's consensual, sex is fine. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter the number. You guys just get so hung up because your egos are so God, you guys are insecure. Hey, Romeo, I'm going to still hit it. Just don't want her as a partner anymore. She told me once she wanted something between us. I don't see it like that anymore. Oh, this is the guy that started because what? She's had more partners than you're okay with? Is that what you mean? All right, 842-547-7. Have you ever thought about the fact that the random number that you choose to make you feel secure about a woman when it comes to sexual partners is irrelevant and it's stupid? But here's the thing. Here's the problem with you guys. And this is why I say it's the men who are insecure and their egos are fragile. Is because if you decide, you know what? She had sex with 12 guys in 10 years or 5 years. Pick, I don't know, whatever. Okay? You can't handle that because in your mind, she'll sleep with anybody. That's why you guys are idiots, because that's not the case. If single human beings, single people of adult age want to enjoy their lives while they have no accountability to another person, and then they all of a sudden decide, you know what? That's the guy I want, or that's the girl I want. And you get it, and you have a relationship that's great, that lasts forever. What kind of stupid number were you thinking about? This is the problem with most of the men in Bakersfield. They want to judge women for their past instead of thinking, you know what? This chick wants to be with me and her past is over with. I'm the guy that got her to stop sleeping around. Let me put it in terms you guys can understand. I'm the guy that she chose, you know what? I got to give up all these other dudes that I could have sex with because of him. He's the one I want. You guys look at it the wrong way. Sex is just sex. Okay? And I don't know why you idiots don't see it that way. Well, I do know why, because you're sad individuals. You're pathetic, insecure people. That's why. And at a certain point, you should be embarrassed by it. So a guy sent me a text message. I guess he was having conversations with his coworkers, right? A couple of the female coworkers. He said one of the female coworkers, I guess, has a book with people she slept with. I guess she has some sort of book. So whatever the number is within this book, apparently, he says, has turned him off. Apparently, the two had some sort of something going with they kind of liked each other. They had something going with each other. And now that he has found out that, do you even know how many guys she slept with that's turned you off? The book is the thing that I'm wondering about. Not how many men she's slept with. She's a single woman. She can do whatever the hell she wants. You guys need to get over it. So I don't even want to talk to her no more because of this book, right? Because whatever number you've determined is too many for her to sleep with, so now you're turned off, which it happens. It happens all the time. These guys are just so ridiculously insecure that it happens. Alrighty, 42547. Yo, Romeo, he must have seen, what'd you send me here? Hey, Rome, he must have seen a coworker in that book. I don't think he's seen the book. I don't think he saw actually what's in the book, but maybe. I mean, every single one of these dudes, man, every single one of you dudes, you got a number. And the lower the number, the more insecure you are about yourself. That's really what it comes down to. All right. If you're going to judge a woman on her sexual partners, the lower your number is, the more insecure you are as a man. It's just that simple. Hey, Rome, it's not the fact that she slept with a lot. This is the guy. It's not the fact that she slept with a lot. I mean, I probably slept with just as much. It's just something that a lot of people don't want to know, I guess. I don't. It's like, what you did before us is not, it's on you, but to be proud to have slept with that many is something else. So, you're saying that was the other thing. Said she appears to be proud of how many men she slept with. Well, okay. I mean, I understand why you're turned off about it, but I mean, are you proud of, if you've slept with just as many women that she slept with men, are you proud of it? So why is it okay? And I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying, why is it okay for a guy to be proud of it, but not a woman? You know? Here's the thing that you got to understand when it comes to this number, this random number that all of you come up with, right? It's not the number. Because if she decides she wants to settle down with you and you're the only one that gets to sleep with her for the rest of your life, the number's irrelevant. What you should be looking at is the quality of man or the quality of women that you're sleeping with. That's more important than the number. Also, it's not about the number. It's about how much you want to have sex. You guys always want to call women hoes for the number of men that they've slept with, as opposed to looking at what her sex drive is. If she has a high sex drive, then that means she's probably willing to have sex whenever she wants it or needs it, so to speak, that for lack of a better term, right? So you guys are looking at a number. And then her sex drive might be what is dictating her having lots of sex. And if she decides to settle down with you and has a high sex drive and you're into it, then yeah, you guys are looking at the wrong thing, man. You really are. All right, 842-547-7. Hey, good morning, Rome. Let him know she's like a new car. She comes with all the bells and whistles and plus all the experience he needs. You know what I'm saying? No. Yo, Rome, maybe his dad was in the book. Well, wouldn't be the first time in Bakersfield, right? All right, 842-547-7. I mean, a book is strange. It's strange for her to have a book of men that she slept with. That is a little different. But for him, it's a deal breaker. Or for him, he feels like she's proud of the amount of men that she slept with. I guess she feels proud of that. So that's why, I guess that's why he's turned off now by her. Yo, Rome, my wife and I, our numbers keep going up still today. Oh. So you're either cheating on each other or you're swingers, huh? Hey, Rome, I don't think he turned off. Hey, Romeo, I don't think he's turned off of the number of men that she slept with, but the fact that she keeps a record of it. Well, is it strange? I mean, is that weird or not? Is her having a book of how many dudes she's been with strange? Is that any different than a journal? I mean, keeping a record of it, proud of it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what he's seeing that's making him think that she's proud of it. Or maybe it's the book. The book is kind of, I guess. I don't know. How is it any different when you guys had sex tapes or made sex tapes? What's the difference other than one's in writing and one's on video? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. All right, 842-547-7. So this guy was telling me, I guess his coworkers were having a conversation. Two of them are women. One of them, that I guess he was kind of into one of them, and he found out she has a book of all the guys she slept with. All right, they were talking about dating and sleeping and blah, blah, blah. So he has a book, and I guess he's upset because he feels like she's proud of the amount of men that she slept with. Maybe not the number, but she's proud of the fact of what she's done. Okay, and maybe that's why she has a book. RD42547-7. Hey, Rome, she's probably an OnlyFans model, and she needs all those guys to make content, and she's not trying to repeat them. Oh, that's why she has the book? Jeez. I mean, has that ever happened to anybody? Anybody listening, has that ever happened to you where you slept with somebody, forgot you slept with them, and then slept with them again? I mean, I'm just asking. I don't know. That's too much. Hey, good morning, Romeo. If she's hot, you don't need a what? What? I don't even know what that means. You don't need a condom if she's hot? What? Why would you say that? What is that? I don't even know why you would say that. All right. RD42547-7. Where now? What's going on?
Bro, what is up with this generation of dudes?
It's not a generation of dudes. It's the older generations of dudes is what it is.
This is the older dude?
Well, he's got to be. I mean, this is not a new thing. The problem is this is not a new thing. Guys have been so insecure about the number. It's not a generation. It's a town, bro. Because when I grew up, my friends didn't care. Nobody was over here talking about having these conversations when I was growing up. So
that's me. We didn't care about it.
It's the town, man. It's these insecure dudes in Bakersfield. The only man that cares about a number is insecure, and the lower the number, the more insecure he is.
I don't get why he's so. I mean, is he ugly? Is he fat? Like what is bro? What is it? Good Lord.
I think somebody made a good point that it's not the number. I think it's the fact that she's proud of it, or he seems to think she's proud of it.
In his mind, she's happy about how many.
Yeah, because and I don't know how he got there. Maybe because she has a book. I don't know how he got there, but. Yeah, I think that's what the conversation is more than the actual number. So,
because I'm like, guys do. It's like guys have done that before. Like,
yeah, it just
like I don't understand what your issue is. Like, what's the difference between her and a dude?
Nothing.
Like
nothing.
No, exactly nothing. So I'm like, why is he?
I think it's more of a Bakersfield thing. More so than
it's gotta be a Bakersfield thing, bro.
These dudes are insecure. They can't handle it. But what are you gonna do?
It's gotta be Bakersfield, bro. I'm like, and the sad part about it is, I'm from Bakersfield, and I've had many people who say, "Oh, where'd you come from?" I'm like, I'm from Bakersfield. They're like, "No, you're not. You don't act like the other dudes from Bakersfield." I'm like, I'm a different breed.
I'll tell you a funny conversation, and this is why I know it's a town thing and not necessarily a generation thing. I was in Lake Tahoe a few years back, and I was in the liquor store, and I was buying some booze. We were hanging out, partying, got a place and everything, and I got into a conversation with the guy who was working at the liquor store and a girl and the guy she was with. They all lived together, and they were talking, and I overheard them talking about how she said when we were going out, and I looked at her and I said, "Wait a second, you were going out with him, and now you're going out with him?" And she said, "Yes." She said, there are so few men. There are more, what did she say? The dating pool is more women than men. Yeah. So us women have to date what is available to us. So it's possible for these three. And nobody had a problem with it. Nobody was tripping. Nobody was upset. They were having conversation like normal people. But she had dated both of them, was dating one, had dated the other one before, but her options were limited. So yeah. That's why I know it's Bakersfield. It's Bakersfield men, their egos, their insecurities, they're just immature.
Yeah, he got that right, bro. Good God. Oh, boy, you got to be kidding me, bro. Get up and grow a sack, bro. Like, come on, man.
All right, brother. Get out of here. All right, man, later. Right. I mean, enough said, right? 4254777. What'd you send me here about this guy? You said, hey, Rome, maybe the guy is worried that he can't compete with other guys, or because there are so many, or she'll get burned out on sex and won't get any, and he won't get any. Thinking about it too much might ruin his sex life with her. I don't know. I mean, I think that Michael and I have had this conversation. Maybe we'll talk about it when he shows up next. Have talked about, you have to date or marry somebody within that has the same sex drive as you. If you have a high sex drive and you want to do it a lot, you're going to have to marry somebody who has the same sex drive as you, or you're going to have a lot of problems, right? So maybe, I don't know. I will say the thing about the competing though, you guys, let me tell you something. In today's society, it is so easy to find somebody to go out with all these dating apps, with dating apps, with the internet, right? Back in the day, before the internet, when I was in college, I had about 15 guys that I hung out with regularly. Every day we saw each other, talked to each other, hung out. Thursday, Friday, Saturday were the 3 main nights that we would go out to the club. Okay, my buddy owned a bar in up north. He owned a bar, a college bar. So we were always there. Not only did we have to compete with every other dude that was at the bar, we competed with our friends. You know? There'd be 4 of us hitting on one chick, one girl that, was hot. Not one, there was a lot of them. But she chose which one she wanted. Not us. But you didn't get mad. You didn't fear competition. Because if you feared competition back then, you were going home alone. And you can't. So competition, that's what dating is. That's what life is in the dating scene. It's competition. Okay? I know you guys are out there thinking, maybe I'm not good enough. Well, if you think that, then she don't want you. But yeah, competition is what dating is. And now it's so much easier with the internet. Man, I wish I had the internet when I was in college. Oh my God. It would have been a wrap. Wouldn't even had to leave the house. Already 42547-7. Honestly, if she's hot enough to sleep around with a bunch of dudes, he should just be glad that she's messing around with him. But he better wear a condom. I don't know. You guys are, whatever. You should be wearing a condom anyways, just to protect yourself from having a kid. All right, so let me just catch you up on what happened. Okay, some guy said him and one of his coworkers who's female, apparently they're kind of into each other, and he found out she has a book of sexual partners, right? And apparently the number of sexual partners is not his problem. His problem is that he feels like she's proud of it. The number is probably a little disturbing to him as well, but apparently having a book, and he feels like she's proud of the number of what she's accomplished, right? Okay. What'd you send me here? Hey, Romeo, a good coworker would help add to that list. RD42547-7. Hey, Romeo, this is coming from a female perspective. I don't know what it has to do with what you're talking about, but you want to talk about a sexual past. For me, it was not about the number of women my husband slept with. It was his what he did. Because there are some things that I will never do sexually in the bedroom, and I just wanted him to get it out of his system before we met. Because I wasn't going to do those. Well, there's another thing. That's another thing about dating somebody that has a sexual past. It might benefit you, or it could benefit you in different ways. That's another thing. Already 42547-7. Rome, the more body count, the more freaky activities in the bedroom. The more experience. The more experience you have in sex, you have in the bedroom, maybe the better your sex life will be when you settle down and get married.
Romeo in the Morning.
Every morning.
On Hot 94.1.